Give me some. Let's work. What you say? Work. What you say? Work. What you say? Now break down. Give me some.
Like 6 in the morning, we got the cornflakes, Ciroc and lemonade going. You know, everybody just chilling. You know, you dig. Boom. Man, let me show you. We got the fireplace jumping off. It's the after hour. I gotta go upstairs and do what I do.
They call them fun boys. They'll say, we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad. Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us.
One day I came to Daddy's house, and Diddy and Q-Tip and Big Fat Joe and them was in the studio. They was really like losing their mind in a crazy way. Like it was the most incredible reinvention.
Oh my goodness, if you thought the federal investigation into Diddy was wrapping up, think again. The tea is scalding hot, and you won't believe what's happening now. According to Jaguar Wright, the feds are going after Diddy's industry connections, trying to get them to spill all the secrets. And let me tell you, Busta Rhymes was allegedly one of the first to crack under pressure. Now, before you start calling Busta a snitch, here's the shocking truth. Apparently, he didn't have much choice in the matter. Jaguar claims the feds essentially backed him into a corner by threatening to expose some seriously juicy dirt about his private life. And when I say juicy, I mean juicy. Remember a few months ago when Busta's former bodyguard, Big Homie CC, dropped those jaw-dropping revelations? Well, according to him, Busta had been living a completely different life behind closed doors for years. The most scandalous part? This wasn't even a well-kept secret in certain circles. Club promoters allegedly knew exactly what Busta liked and would make special arrangements for young men to keep him entertained in the VIP section. But wait, it gets even more scandalous. The latest whispers around town suggest there's footage, yes, actual footage, of Busta and Diddy at one of Diddy's infamous parties, allegedly engaging in what some are calling a full-blown, intimate encounter with multiple men. And these weren't just any party guests. These were men that Diddy allegedly paid to be there. Now, Jaguar Wright has entered the chat with even more explosive details. She claims federal investigators have witnesses who are accusing Busta of making unwanted advances. These individuals are allegedly saying he pressured them into partying with him. And honey, we're not talking about innocent drinks and dancing. We're talking about the kind of activities that allegedly went down at Diddy's secret after-hours gatherings.
I seen you talking about Busta Rhymes before.
Oh, yeah.
In some of your videos.
Oh, yeah. Super zest monster. For sure, bro. That's my thing, bro. Like, this been common knowledge, though. Like, all my promoter homies would always say, man, you know, we gotta bring some, we gotta bring some, what they call them, I'm not gonna say it on here. They call them fun boys. They'll say, we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Cause, you know, I bodyguarded for Ghostface before, you feel me? And being around him, you hear things. You feel me? I'm like, damn. And my auntie like the biggest Busta Rhymes fan. You feel me? Like every cookout she playing it. All his little fast rapping, all of that, him and Craig Mack playing that.
But hold on to your seats because this tea is about to get even hotter. Big Homie CC spilled some piping hot details about a particular night that involved actor and model Don Benjamin and one of Don's friends. The moment Busta laid eyes on this friend who happened to be gay, it was like everything changed in an instant. According to Big Homie, Busta's entire demeanor transformed the second he spotted this man. It was like watching a switch flip. The energy in the room shifted dramatically and Busta was completely locked in. He wasn't just being friendly, oh no, he was making his intentions crystal clear. Big Homie claims Busta didn't waste a single second before pulling the man into his VIP section, keeping him right by his side the entire night. It was like he'd found a precious gem and wasn't about to let it slip away. And darling, if you think this was just a one-time thing, let me tell you, it was apparently a well-established routine. Every time Busta hit the club, promoters knew exactly what to do. Find the most attractive young men in the building and send them straight to his section. Once Busta had his sights set on someone, that was it. Game over.
On my soul, I'm out with a group of people. At this time, I was with Don Benjamin. You familiar with him?
No, never heard of him.
Model dude, like a model guy. He be doing like some rapping and stuff. His name Don Benjamin. I'm out with Don Benjamin, and the club we ended up going to, Busta Rhymes in there. So it was a little lawyer guy that was with us. And the little lawyer guy we was with, you know, he was a gay dude, super cool, feel me, good guy. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad, like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us, but I know he was in the little group. So if I go out with somebody, like a group of people, I try to make sure everybody get there together and leave together. No, he stayed with them. He stayed in there with them, bro. For sure, bro. You ain't never heard about this before, have you? Bro, this common knowledge, bro. Like, if you in the mix, bro, if you in the mix, like I've been in the mix, you know this.
And just when you thought you'd heard it all, Big Homie took the revelations to another level. He claims Busta couldn't stop gushing about how cute this guy was. He was absolutely smitten. Once he had him in that VIP section, it was like watching a hawk with its prey. There was no way he was letting him out of his sight. Every single move this man made, Busta was right there, completely absorbed and intensely focused. This wasn't just some casual party conversation. Big Homie suggests Busta's interest was absolutely unmistakable.
So, I hear somebody say, oh, he's cute, I want him. So when I heard that, I turned around like, man, did he just say that? Man, you got all this jewelry to attract some men in here? You wild. Shocked me. But sure enough.
And that was the guy that Busta Rhymes pulled back?
He pulled him into the section. Pulled him into the section, and then they walled him off like this man. I'm like, damn. And that little dude was so happy. He couldn't believe that. He was shocked.
But honey, Big Homie wasn't done spilling the tea. He dropped another bombshell, claiming that most industry insiders had known about Boo's preferences for over a decade. When asked why nobody ever exposed him, Big Homie's answer was simple yet shocking. Everyone wanted to keep their VIP access. According to him, being in Busta's inner circle came with such amazing perks that people were willing to keep their lips sealed just to maintain those privileges. Then came an even more eye-opening revelation. Big Homie alleged that Busta had a history of aggressive behavior toward women, something that somehow stayed under the radar. While everyone knew about his confrontations with men, his attitude toward women seemed to go unnoticed. Big Homie suggested there might be a deeper reason for this behavior. Like many men living on the down low, Busta might have been harboring some deep-seated resentment toward women, whether from personal struggles or internal conflicts.
How long has it been like this known about Busta Rhymes?
Well, I knew about this like in 2012. I knew about this in 2012.
How come you think nobody else speaks up on it or says anything?
Because, bro, these people admire these people so much. They want to make sure they in the section, they at the club, they at the video shoot, they can get backstage. That matters most to them. That matters so much to people. It's crazy, like. But if you notice, like, it's countless videos of Busta Rhymes getting mad at females for just being girls. This girl touched him one time, he go crazy, throw a drink on her and everything. See what I'm saying? Like, what? Why you getting mad at females? You go to these guys, they in the club, go to their section. It's all men in the section. That ain't weird to nobody. I'm going to the bar, sorry. Text me if it get dangerous. But there's all this club security in here, like nothing's finna happen. Nobody wanna kill you guys, bro. Like, when I get jobs from people who really got a threat on their life, I move way different. But man, you ask, bro, anybody that's in the mix, bro, like you know, bro, most of these dudes, bro, putting on a major act. They don't wanna be themselves.
It's crazy.
They'll get mad at you for buying bottles of champagne to get a girl. They'll get mad, oh, we don't want these bottle rats in our section. What are we here for? Why are y'all here then? What are y'all here for? Just because y'all got booked to be here, okay, but sometimes they not booked. They just in there. So, and what they looking for It ain't gonna be what you thinking of, on God. Seen it.
And darling, if you think this is just one bitter ex-bodyguard stirring up drama, think again. There's actually a whole parade of men who've come forward over the years with their own shocking stories about Busta Rhymes. Take social media personality Trip Ali, for instance. Back in 2020, he posted a video that had everyone's jaws on the floor. He claimed Busta tried to pick him up while he was just walking through NYC on his way to a Halloween party. According to Trip, Busta wasn't exactly subtle about his interest, and the whole interaction left him absolutely stunned. When this story first broke, many people raised their eyebrows, but like most rumors about Busta's alleged nightlife adventures, it quickly disappeared into the shadows. But now, with Big Homie CC's revelations adding more fuel to this already blazing fire, these whispers are starting to sound more and more credible. And if more people start speaking their truth, Busta might finally have to face all those questions he's been dodging for years.
I'm walking, New York City, going to a club. It was Halloween weekend, everybody was out. And it was this party we was going to, me, my boy, and his friend that had came in from Detroit. And I'm walking across the street and Busta Rhymes just grabbed my hand. And he holding my hand. Now, I ain't know it was Busta at first. Busta Rhymes tall. I'm sure I came up to about right here. So the first thing I noticed was this big flip mode chain that was blinding me. So I look at the chain and I look up, I'm like, oh, what's up, Busta? What's up? Now, he holding my hand the whole time. I'm like, what's up, man? He like, what you doing? And I was like, oh, me and my people, we about to go to this club around the corner. What's up, man? And then I noticed throughout my peripheral vision, the side eye, this big bodyguard in black. Just standing there, looking around, looked at me, still looking around. Meanwhile, Busta still got my hand in his hand.
The story gets even more intriguing with Trip Ali's detailed account of his encounter. He revealed that Busta invited him to join the VIP section at a club, and initially, Trip was absolutely thrilled, thinking it would just be a regular night of partying and good vibes. Oh, how wrong he was. Little did he know he was walking into something completely unexpected. According to Trip, the moment he stepped into that VIP section, Busta's entire demeanor transformed dramatically. What started as what seemed like an innocent invitation quickly evolved into something much more intense. Trip claims Busta's advances were so forward and aggressive that they completely caught him off guard. Instead of enjoying a typical night of partying and mingling, Trip found himself in an incredibly uncomfortable situation. One that he certainly wasn't prepared for when he first accepted that VIP invitation.
And he says, I'm about to go in this club. We got a section. You can come in with me if you want. And I'm like, word, for real? Like, that's what's up. Like, he was like, yeah. I was like, well, I gotta, tell my people. I was like, I come in, you know what I'm saying? He was like, okay, just let me know, tell them that you coming in there to meet with me and come on up. And I was like, bet. So, of course, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? Busta Rhymes is one of my favorite artists of all time, and back then I was really on my rap.
But wait, the drama doesn't stop there. Things took an absolutely wild turn when Trip got into a heated argument with his friend, who was not at all pleased about the idea of going to Busta's party. The disagreement escalated so quickly that it turned into a full-blown physical altercation, leaving Trip so shaken that he completely abandoned the club plans altogether. But here's where it gets interesting. Perhaps Trip's friend did him an unexpected favor. Given all the stories circulating about what allegedly goes down in Busta's VIP section behind closed doors, maybe getting stranded in NYC that night was actually a blessing in disguise. What started as a disappointing turn of events might have saved Trip from an even more complicated situation. investigation. Fast forward to 2021, and the whispers about Busta Rhymes were circulating once again, with rumors suggesting he was actively pursuing men. The gossip reached a fever pitch when paparazzi allegedly caught him leaving a gay pride event with a trans woman, adding even more fuel to the already blazing fire of speculation. This moment sent shockwaves through the media, raising countless questions about Busta's private life. Now, let's be crystal clear about something. The real issue isn't about Busta's personal preferences. The truly concerning part are the disturbing rumors about him allegedly crossing boundaries and engaging in non-consensual behavior. But that's not even the half of it. There's also his history of physical altercations over seemingly trivial matters. Looking back, Busta's legal troubles paint quite a picture. In 2006, he allegedly got physical with someone for spitting on his car. The plot thickened when prosecutors later tried to charge him with weapon possession related to the incident, and get this, Billboard reported that Busta had a machete in his vehicle. This added even more layers to his already controversial reputation. The drama continued into 2007 when Busta found himself in hot water again. This time, he was arrested and charged with a misdemeanor for allegedly roughing up his former driver over a money dispute. He ended up pleading guilty and received 3 years of probation, but the scandals just kept coming. In 2009, the New York Post dropped another bombshell. Busta was forced to pay a whopping $75,000 to a fan who claimed Busta threw water bottles at him and had his bodyguard punch him in the face. The fan's story was absolutely wild. Apparently, he was just trying to leave Busta's concert after learning that Fabulous wasn't performing. That's when Busta allegedly lost it, saying, "Get down," and asking, "I'm not good enough for you." Things escalated quickly. Busta allegedly splashed water on the fan, threw 2 more bottles, and then his bodyguard delivered the final blow with a punch to the face. When you think about Busta's explosive temper, it's no wonder he's been so tight with Diddy all these years. Their shared anger issues and fiery personalities seem to create an unbreakable bond, but apparently their connection might go even deeper than that. They allegedly share a preference for much younger men. Remember Big Homie CC's claims about Busta having his crew scout young guys for his VIP section? Well, the rumors keep getting more intense. Now there's talk about footage circulating online showing Diddy and Busta in what's being described as a wild, intimate encounter with a group of male adult workers. And just when you thought things couldn't get any more scandalous, Orlando Brown entered the picture with some truly shocking claims. He publicly stated that he had been intimate with several big-name rappers, including Diddy, Busta Rhymes, Drake, Bow Wow, and others.
There's a lot of things that will make you buckle, bro. They make you buckle, bro. People done lost their families, bro. People done lost their kids and shit. A lot of stuff that happened.
Life insurance policies out on rappers. Mainly because it's more dangerous for rappers nowadays.
I mean, this is a touchy subject. I just, I'll give you this. You can willingly turn woman and have a bag, or you can do what I'm doing. You can willingly turn trans, or you can get in trouble and go to jail and get up, and they do it to you forcefully because you up and you didn't know what to do with your blessing.
When the headlines about Diddy's alleged crimes exploded last November, Cam Capone wasted no time bringing Orlando Brown back to their channel. They revisited Orlando's viral comments about Diddy from the previous year, along with 50 Cent's story about Diddy allegedly trying to take him shopping. Orlando didn't hold anything back. He dove right into the details of his previous claims and even doubled down on some of his more outrageous statements. As the conversation unfolded, the connection between his allegations and the ongoing Diddy drama started feeling less like coincidence and more like pieces of a bigger, messier puzzle. With 50 Cent's own story in the mix, it became clear that there were some very strange dynamics at play behind the scenes. Some people think Orlando is deliberately playing up this wild persona, weaving bits of truth between the outrageous claims as a way to protect himself. The theory is that he's keeping things just cryptic enough to stay safe while still getting his message across. Others argue that even if Orlando is struggling with mental health issues, it doesn't automatically invalidate everything he's saying. Some believe his struggles might actually stem from alleged trauma he experienced in the industry as a young actor.
We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you seen Busta in the airport too. Never from Charlotte, he didn't know you.
You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
And what's that name? Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. Usher. Usher's a gusher. And
why you not naming no hoes?
I'm telling you, bro. It's my dad's friends. My dad sent his best friends on me.
Who's your dad? Lucifer.
With all these rumors swirling about this alleged explicit tape featuring Diddy, Busta, and male adult workers, people are starting to look at Orlando's claims in a whole new light. Could he have been telling the truth all along? According to Jaguar Wright, the feds certainly thought these rumors were worth investigating because they started digging into Busta's past, and honey, they didn't have to dig very deep to find those messy skeletons. She claims Busta was so desperate to keep his private life under wraps that he struck a deal with the federal investigators. While we don't know exactly how much dirt he has on Diddy, word on the street is that he's singing like a canary, and singing hard. Now it's your turn to spill. Drop your thoughts about all this drama in the comments, and don't forget to check out the next video.